Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's been so long, you guys. I've been so busy that I actually had a couple of videos recorded and then they wouldn't upload and there's been all different problems. So I'm still here, I'm still alive. I've been on Facebook a lot lately as well. I kind of been off of there a little bit as much as I used to be, but I've been just so busy with school. I have getting ready for vendoring at a local booth. So much stuff, y'all. I have custom orders to do. So I got a quick little tutorial to show you guys today. This is a little hot chocolate mug gift pack that I usually make every year, and I sell them at the farm that I vendor at during the Christmas tree time, and they sell very well. So I'm gonna quick pull you guys down. Excuse my messy craft table, y'all. This is kind of a last minute plan. Let me kind of get you guys a little tilted a little better. So let me show you guys what you're gonna need for this project. So you're gonna need some kind of a gift bag. I use these loot bags that I get from the Dollar Tree. They come like this. There's 20 of them in a bag. And I use these as my little gift bag. You're gonna need one of those. You're also gonna need hot chocolate. I get the Swiss Miss at the Dollar Tree, but you can also get it at Walmart, I think, as well. Swiss Miss, I get the 6 packs, and I use 2 little packets per mug. You're also obviously gonna need a mug. I get my mugs at the Dollar Tree, but you can get them anywhere else. I've got some of these ones that are a little bit skinnier. I also have found these ones as well at the Dollar Tree. They're the same size, but they've also come with little candies. I got these last year, I think, on clearance. And then I've also found these before, and these ones are a little bit bigger. They're a little bit more larger, but these work as well, and they are also from the Dollar Tree. So that is what we're gonna use. You can use any mug. I try to keep these kind of very cost effective, so I don't use expensive mugs, because obviously the more expensive the mug is, the more you have to charge. So I try to keep these as real low, inexpensive gifts that people can just pick up and they're already done for you. So what you need is some other things that I add is paper shred. So I've got some blue here, I've got some red, I also have some white. I found these at the Dollar Tree. They are candy cane spoons. You get 6 of them, and you can actually cut them apart. So I've cut them apart and made them so they're still foiled on the back, so they're still brand new. I also use these marshmallow things. So I have the snowman, and I also have the Santas somewhere around here. So I use 1 snowman and 1 Santa for each. Here are the Santas. They're the same thing, they just have a snowman and that one has a Santa on it. I also use some little chocolates. These are milk chocolates from the Dollar Tree. They just look like this. I put 3 of these in each pack. And then I got a pack of these starlight mints, and I use 4 of them. You also are gonna need, I use some kind of gift tag, because I try to make these super easy for people. All you have to do is write the to and from on the back, and the gift is already set. So I picked up these really cute gift tags at the Dollar Tree. I also got another pack somewhere as well. These ones are a little bit more rustic and super cute. I got a couple mugs that have some like rusticy stuff on them. I also use, what else do I use? I use paper straws. So I've gotten these at the Dollar Tree, but you can get paper straws anywhere, Amazon. These are more for decoration, but I guess you could use them if you wanted to. I've got some bells for embellishing. I have some ribbon that I've gotten. One of my ribbons is back here. But I get this kind of ribbon, this really stuff from the Dollar Store. It's just glittery mesh ribbon. I've got some of that. And then I also have some of this other glittered ribbon, the thinner stuff. I've got 2 different colors of that. And I also use a zip tie. And then I also use these twisty ties, but they come with your treat bags if you get the same one as I. And then I also have a little bit of twine that I use, and you'll see what I use it all for in a little bit. Oh, you also need some kind of base. You could use cardboard and cover it with paper. I just have these little foam pieces, and I cut them to size, and I use them to put on the bottom of my gift bag to kind of help my mug stand up straight when it's in the bag. So it kind of gives it a flat base to kind of, and it also kind of keeps your bag open, okay? I also use, you can use anything for this. You could use plastic bags, tissue paper. I'm just using these large like note cards. I fold 1 in half again, and then I fold it, kind of make like a pocket, kind of like you're gonna make a trifold. You'll see what I do that. And this one, I kind of just crumble up and kind of make it so it's nice and kind of round, I guess. I shove that in the bottom of my mug, kind of just to kind of so I don't have to use so much paper shred, because this is cheaper this way. So I kind of put that in the bottom, and then I take this and I kind of just slide that in there as well. So kind of like that. Then I take my packets, I kind of make sure they're nice and skinny kind of on the bottom so they fit in the mug a little bit better, especially for these ones, because these ones are a little bit smaller. This will work a little bit better. I stick my hot chocolate kind of in that back area of that, where I have that little, like that middle, where I made that little folded thing. I stick 2 of them in there, kind of like that, so they kind of sit up a little bit higher. So kind of like, make sure this is nice and straight, so when you're looking at your mug, you can see some of the design of your mug. So you can kind of see how I put that in there like that, so it sticks up a little bit. Then you're going to take your paper shred. I think I'm going to use a little bit of red for this one. I'm thinking, yeah. So I've got a little bit of red paper shred. You don't need a whole lot of this because you're not going to see a lot of it. So we're going to stick that in there. And we're also going to stick one of these little peppermint spoons. I like to stick that behind that little fold like we made before as well. So it kind of sticks up a little bit better. And then you're going to take your 2 little covered marshmallowy type things. I get the hot chocolate with the marshmallows in it already, but these are just an extra little bonus treat that I guess they'll get. So they get some of those in there. I try to make it so they can see what's all in it. These are a little bit smaller mugs. These were from last year, so I kind of didn't realize, I didn't know how big or how small these were going to be. I thought they got all the big ones, but apparently not. I got 2 of them today at the Dollar Tree that were a little bit bigger, and that's what I thought I had. But I'm going to work with it because I got these last year on clearance, and I'm going to use them up, I guess. Okay, so we can kind of use paper shred to jam it in there and kind of make it hold a little bit better. And then I take little pieces of candy, or chocolate, I guess. I've got 2 of these red, and I guess we could use one of these little silver or gold. So I'm going to just kind of put these right here in the front a little bit. Put 2, and maybe 1 there, I guess. So now they're nice and tight in there. Kind of pull your paper shred out a little bit to kind of make it look a little bit more fun. So now you can kind of see everything in there like that. And then what I do is I take my bag and I slowly put my mug down in the bag. Make sure I don't mess it up. Make sure it's nice and tight on there. Okay, like so. And then I take my more of my paper shred, shove it down, kind of cover up that foam. If you were going to use cardboard, you could use cardboard. I would kind of back it with a piece of paper, or make sure you use enough of the paper shred that it kind of covers it up and doesn't kind of, otherwise I feel like it's going to look weird. But I just use foam. It's white. If you see a little bit of it, it's not going to be an end of the world issue because it kind of matches our thing. But if you're going to use cardboard, I'd make sure it's covered up somehow or another. So now we kind of keep it in there. Keep it down a little bit. Don't add so much that you can't see, because people are going to want to see what the mug looks like. So I make it look like that, okay? And then I take 4 of my little mints and I drop them. I drop 1 down on this side, 1 kind of down here, and then I drop 1 behind the handle there. So now the mints are in there. And then I take my mug. Now this is the hard part, because I swear every time I make these, y'all, I get higher and higher. And I lose less and less room in my, room on the top of my mug. So what I like to do is I start off by just using one of the twisty ties just to get it all tied in there nice. This isn't going to do a whole lot of justice for you. That's why I'm going to reinforce it in a second with a zip tie. And then we're going to have like 3 or 4 ribbons tied around this at the end. So it should be pretty good, but I would just hold it and try to, and hopefully assume that your customers are going to hold it by the bottom. Okay. Then I just take one of these little, I think these are 4-inch zip ties. Yeah. 4-inch zip ties, and I zip tie it just because I want to make sure that it doesn't come off. I'm extra, y'all. You may already know that by watching me. If you're new here, you guys, let me know in the comments and say hello and say what you're new. I usually am making wreaths and all sorts of stuff, but during Christmas time, I do it all. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go in with a little bit of this ribbon right here. I just cut like a, I don't know, like a 10-inch piece. I might even cut off a little bit of it at the end. I kind of had a little bit left and I just cut it in half. So this is what I had left of that roll. I tie that right around there. So now that zip tie is already covered up, so that's why it doesn't bother me that I use the zip tie. I'm gonna cut it a teeny bit just because I don't like it to be a million length long. Kind of like that. You could, at any time of this tutorial when I'm just decorating it, you could anytime say, yep, that's enough for me. I go a little bit extra, I feel like, so you can at any time, like I said, call it a day. But I'm gonna actually bring in some more of that gold. So I just use these little bells. I've had these in my stash for a long time. I think you can get them at the Dollar Tree. I think that's where I've gotten them from. I'm just using a piece of twine and tying a little bell around there, and then I'm gonna go in and pick my gift tag. I think I kind of like the little Christmas tree here, so we're gonna use the Christmas tree tag. These are really cute. They're from the Dollar Tree. They already have the to and from stamped on the back, which is super nice. Like I said, when I'm doing this, you guys, I want these gifts to be basically, they just come, they buy it, they fill out the names on the back, and it's good to go. They don't have to do anything else with it. You're gonna have those people that are gonna love that, because some people, y'all, don't have time to sit and dilly-daddle around. Christmas is a busy time of the year. People don't have time sometimes to go ahead and make all these gifts, so they're looking at your craft fairs, they're looking at your vendoring booths, they're looking online, they're looking for things that they can just buy and it's done for them already. That's why when you go to Walmart, you see some of these things, and people like the handmade stuff. If you go to Walmart, they have tons of ideas in all different stores, you guys. I kind of like to tilt my gift tag over to the side. That way it doesn't cover up. You can see it doesn't cover up. Like, it's not like down here where you can't even see what's inside. It's kind of out to the side a little bit. So you can still see what's in the bag, okay? Then what I like to do is I like to go in and I take my paper straw. Now, the paper straw is basically there for just for decoration. Where did I put my paper straw? Where did I put the paper straw? Fine, I have more right here. It's more for decoration, but I guess if they use it, it's fine. So these are brand new. I just took them out of the packaging. I take another piece of string, okay? I tie this like so. I tie it around underneath my thing, so you can't really see a whole lot of it. Okay. And don't worry about all these knots and everything. You're not going to see that at the end. I'm going to put something on there to kind of help hide that, so I'm not really too worried about that. Okay. I like my straw to make sure that I can still see it and it's noticeable. Like I said, this is just more for decoration. But if they did take it off and use the straw to drink the hot chocolate with, they definitely could. Even though I think hot chocolate is more of something you sip than go through a straw. But each to their own right. Then what I do is I kind of cover that up a little bit more. And I use a little bit of that ribbon just to bring out another little pop of color. Like I said, at any time you could totally say, okay, I'm done. I don't need to add that to mine. I'm a little extra and I think embellishing is key, and I think people are looking for something that's decorated real cute. So that's why I go in and I add a little bit more of this little glittery ribbon. Like so. Okay, and then like I said, it kind of looks like not the cutest right up there where all those knots are. So what I have is I have these little stickers that I got. These came from the Dollar Tree. I've had these for a while. I actually bought a crap ton of them because I do my Hershey Bar snowmen, and I kind of need all the little snowflakes, so I just get stuck with all the rest of the little things that are just hanging out there that I don't really need, like the Christmas trees and the bows, and then some of them there's like the little reindeer. So I just cover that up with a little bit here I put a little red bow up there on top, so then you can't see it. And then just like that, you guys, I don't know about the glare, but that's right there is a super cute idea, and you can sell these between $8 to $10. You have your mug that's $1. You have your hot chocolate, which is like 33 cents if you break it down, because you're using 2 packs and you can get 3 mugs out of one thing. So it's like $1.33. Your gift bag, you get 20 for $1, so not even 5 cents. You got your little chocolates where you can get probably 3 mugs out of it, another 33 cents. So now you're probably at You got these, so now you're probably like $2. You got your little things here, which you get 6 of them for $1. So now you're at like, I don't know, like, you probably roughly have around $3, $3.50 at the most. It took me what? I've been recording for 15 minutes. I could probably get this done in 10 minutes if I wasn't talking. So $8 to $10. Again, you want to keep them. You want to make sure you make a little bit of money off of them, but you want to make sure that you're not charging an arm and a leg, because you want these to be simple gifts that people can give to their coworkers, they can give to their teacher, they can give to the bus driver, they can give to a friend that they want to give a little bit of something to, but they don't want to go and spend $1 million on it, you know? So you gotta, that kind of range. I think I sold them for $8 last year, and I think I had a little less in them, so I might go $8.59 maybe at the most, but you could definitely get 10 out of these depending on your area. But I think I'll probably go between $8 and $8.50 with them, because I'm still making over $4 on them, and for 10 minutes that's well worth it. I can probably get 10 or 12 done in an hour. So I'm gonna get off of here, guys. I want to keep this video pretty short for you guys. I don't want it to be too long. I know a lot of my videos that are longer don't end up getting uploaded, because it always seems to have an error, which kind of gets annoying. I had a really cute fake baking idea that I was going to show you guys, and I never got around to it because I got it uploaded and then it just wouldn't upload anymore. I got all of it, I got everything edited and everything, and then it didn't upload. So I'm going to keep do some shorter videos on here. Again, if you guys want to see me do more fun wreath making and stuff, I'm going to do some on here, but most of my stuff I do over on Facebook at MB Crafts. That's MB Crafts. On Facebook, I go live. I do all sorts of fun things. My Christmas tree is behind me, you guys. I'm going to be going live next week and designing a peppermint Christmas tree with you guys on Facebook, so you can go over there and watch that kind of thing if that's something you're looking for. But I hope you guys like this idea. I hope it helps you guys. You can make these for your own coworkers, or if you're going to do a craft show and you're looking for another idea, you want to have stuff like me. I'm a wreath maker, obviously. I sell my $100 Christmas wreaths at my craft show, but I want to have stuff that's cheaper for everyone. Not everyone can... People want to buy your stuff, y'all, but not everyone can afford a $100 wreath. So maybe an $8 gift that they can give to their friend or their bus driver, their kids' gifts for their teachers that they can afford. So again, thank you guys for joining me. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye-bye.